Welcome back to the Last Draft Sports Podcast. I am your host, Josh Wexel, and today, oh my God, the NFL just keeps getting weirder, doesn't it? We have the podcast before Week 12 here from Last Draft Sports, and it was a very interesting week, a lot of upsets, but is that new with this season? This season's just been really weird, and some people like it, some people think, why isn't the NFL normal? But it never really has been, so there you are. Let's go over the last week. We're not going to do every single game because it took a while last time. So we're just going to go over my top 5 games from last week and my top 5 games going into the next week. So you won't get that. I will touch on some games if I feel necessary, but yeah, there you go. Let's go into it. Let's start this one. Colts, Bills. Colts 41, Bills 15. Oh my God. Bills. Jonathan Taylor is your dad. You got spanked. 4 rushing touchdowns, almost 200 yards, and a receiving touchdown. He scored all the Colts. Oh my God. He scored all the Colts touchdowns, and you could do nothing. Josh Allen, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. What is up with him? I don't know. The Bills were supposed to be this top tier contending team, and now they're just, I don't know. They're not what anyone thought they'd be. But it's not been looking good for the Buffalo Bills. And yeah, I can't put them. Yeah, it's a rough week to be Buffalo. But Colts just spanked them. And yeah, that's really good by the Colts. But puts them definitely in contention for playoffs, especially with the Titans loss. Then let's talk about this one. Washington football team, 27, Panthers, 21. Yeah, a little surprised that's my thing. Cam Newton's back, but he does lose to Taylor Heineke. Both quarterbacks looked very good today. Cam Newton did have a good return just on that last quarter. Just wasn't able to do enough against Taylor Heineke, and that defense had that last drive, tried to score, just couldn't do it. And that was a good job by Washington football team's defense. 2 good wins, and they were moving their way up. They started off really bad, so they have a very deep hole to climb out of. But 2 wins against the Bucs and the Panthers, and that's all right competition. 2 NFC South teams, and they just beat them. And for the Panthers, they're falling. Newton seems to be like a decent answer at QB. Let's see how they go. I know next week they're playing the Dolphins, so a little less competition for the Panthers, and we'll see if they can beat Tua Tagovailoa. Then you got, let's keep going on these other games that I wouldn't usually put in here. Bengals, Raiders. Bengals 32, Raiders 13. 2 teams in the AFC that are fighting for that playoff race. And the Raiders got pretty whooped. Derek Carr, just not a great game. Darren Waller was his main target. Jacobs couldn't get going. But the Bengals, Joe Burrow looking decent. But Joe Mixon, he was the real workhorse of that offense that game. And everyone did pretty good. For the Bengals, they just got a very convincing win against the Raiders. And that puts them right back into conversation for the playoffs. Then, Cowboys 9, Chiefs 19. Neither Mahomes or Prescott looked good that day. Mahomes looking better, though. The Chiefs' defense coming into something, stopping Jordan Love and the Packers, which, okay, whatever. But then now stopping one of the highest-powered offenses in the league in the Cowboys. And I don't know. Chiefs might be coming back into that stride. And Chris Jones, oh my God. With the Chiefs' defense just gets more clicking when Chris Jones is on the field, and you can tell he just did great that game. So Chris Jones is amazing, helps the Chiefs' defense. And here is the game you already got to know. I'm going with the Vikings, Packers. Vikings 34, Packers 31. I had them winning. I said it. I might be a biased Vikings fan, but who cares? I predicted it, so let's see. Did I actually predict? I predicted all of these games. I was 2 for 3 in these games. I got the Vikings and Bengals one right. Both because I like the Bengals are my second favorite team, so. And I'm not on the bandwagon. I jumped on the train before this season, so hot again. So yeah, but anyway, Vikings Packers. Cook wasn't able to do that much, to be honest. Like the stats show you did all right, but wasn't really cooking to that fourth quarter. Cooking. But anyway, Kirk Cousins. Oh my, he was pretty good, I'd say. He did have some of those interceptions called back. And if you think that Darnell Savage interception was actually an interception, first one was called back by roughing the passer. But You cannot use the ground to help you make a catch, and that's what he did on that last drive. So it is not an interception. Sorry to tell you that, but yeah, not an interception. Good game. Good both offenses were going together. Defense for the Minnesota Vikings collapsed in the second half. Vikings offense was able to pick them up, thankfully. But yeah, Zimmer actually admitted that he switched up the game. He switched up their gameplay and how the defense would play. So that probably screwed him up. And yeah, but it was a good game. Vikings get the upset win against the Packers. Then you got my games going into this week, so let's get to that. What am I going to go with here first? I want to go with Bills, Saints. Bills getting smacked by the Colts. Saints getting smacked, not as hard, but by the Eagles. So, what do I want to go with here? Let's see. I'm going to go with the Bills. Yeah, they've been up and down. I think this week's up. Who knows? Saints could win. I don't know. I really hope the Bills can beat Trevor Siemian, but who knows at this point. I don't even know what to say about this game. Just give me the Bills. Titans at Patriots. I think the Titans play them hard. I think last game was a fluke, but I got to go with Belichick and Foxborough. Come on. I can't go against that. Patriots. Bucks at Colts. This is a good game. But I do believe in that Tampa Bay defense. I got to go with the Bucks. Jonathan Taylor, I just don't think we'll be able to beat the Bucks. I could be wrong, but I think the Bucks do it. Rams at Packers. Ooh. Aaron Rodgers or the Los Angeles Frauds? Give me the Packers. Showing LBJ why he should have went there. Glad he didn't though. But yeah, give me the Packers in this one. Then I have the Vikings at 49ers. You would not think this is one of the highlight games of the week, but it kind of is. Both teams fighting for that playoff spot. It's a big game for both of them. Both teams trying to come into stride. 49ers off a win. Vikings off 2 wins. I think the 49ers off 2 wins. I'm not sure. Yeah, because they beat the Rams. Yeah, so both teams off at least 2 wins. I don't know how many wins the Niners have got. But yeah, it should be a good game in San Francisco. But I think the Vikings get the win here on the road. They're a good team. They've led by 7 in every single game. And they've stuck with contenders like the Cardinals, the Packers, the Ravens. I don't know. I got to go with the Vikings here. And that is that. So we got the last week and then this week. All right. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Top 10. We're doing that. That's going to be a consistent thing too. My bad. Because it has to be. Because how many teams go fluctuating up and down. So number 10. Give me the Indianapolis Colts. Jonathan Taylor single-handedly puts them on this list. They beat Buffalo. Come on. You got to put them on the list. They did really great. Carson Wentz has been all right. The defense has been pretty good. And I just got to put the Colts 10 just because Jonathan Taylor, you know. Number 9, I got the Los Angeles Rams coming off the bye week. But the last few weeks, not good from the Rams. And some of these teams did better, so they're climbing up. And Rams just have to, by default, fall down. Number 8, Cowboys. You lost to the Chiefs. Not a good game. Dak Prescott did not look good. That offense didn't look good. The running game wasn't there. Defense did okay, but just not enough. And I got to put them down at 8. Number 7, new team in the top 10. It's the Kansas City Chiefs. I think they're starting to come along, and it's scaring me. Mahomes didn't look all that great, though. Edwards-Helaire did better. Defense actually has been really good in the past few weeks, so I got to give him that. And, Patrick Mahomes just might be making his statement to get the Kansas City Chiefs up into the playoffs. 6, I got the Baltimore Ravens. A nice, gritty win against the Bears. It was an ugly game for sure. But they didn't have Lamar, and Lamar is the person that makes that team go. So I think it's good that they won still, and I give them credit for that, and I put them at number 6 for that, because I think it was good that they were on Tyler Huntley, which I barely know about Tyler Huntley, so come on, I got to put him there. Number 5, I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, getting a nice win against the Giants. I mean, it's the Giants, so you should obviously win, but it was a good win against them, and I put the Bucs at 5, because they get a bounce back win from the football team. Hold on, I got to get some water. Alright. Number 4, I got the Tennessee Titans. So yeah, they lost to the Texans. Okay. They're still a good team. I feel like they're still a good team. I'm not convinced they're garbage. Every team's dropped something this year. I'm looking at the top 10 list. Every team has dropped something. So I can't really hold against the Titans. Yes, they do drop from my number 2 to my number 4, but some teams play better, So the Titans do have to drop. I don't like Tannehill. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like Tannehill. I feel like he's system carried a bit. Derrick Henry carried a bit. But yeah, it's gonna be hard for the Titans to move without Henry. But they did against the Saints. You gotta just keep doing it. Can't lose that game to the Texans right there. Number 3, I got the Packers. They played a great game against Minnesota. I think Minnesota's a good team, so I'm not gonna discredit the Packers too much. They're gonna fall from 1 to 3, yes. Just like the Titans, down 2 spots, you lost. Teams did better, you fall. But Rodgers is still good. I don't like him, but he's good. They did it with injuries. They fought with injuries against the Vikings. Yes, Vikings have injuries too, like Hunter, Pierce, and we have injuries all around. But the Packers had more, and they still fought a good game against a team I think is very good. So I gotta give the Packers credit. They kept it close. 2. I might get some backlash for this one. I got New England. Yes, they smoked the Falcons. They've been smoking everyone. If they win against the Titans, and the number 1 team, which is already going to be, does not that great, they're going to be 1. I just haven't seen them play a contender. I think the Titans are a contender. And yeah, if they beat the Titans, I don't even care how much it is. They're going to be number 1, barring some miracle. So yeah, Patriots, great. They're 2. I think they're great. Mac Jones, great. Running game, great. Defense, great. Patriots are just great. Number 1, I got the Arizona Cardinals. You beat the Seahawks, who aren't looking that great, to be honest. Sad, because Seahawks, 3rd favorite team. Those are my 3 favorite teams, yes, I know. Weird. But yeah. Yeah, they beat them with, Colt McCoy. Yeah, Colt McCoy. Lost to the Panthers, but besides that, the Cardinals have looked pretty good. So they've been one of the least flawed teams in this league, and I got to give them number 1. So there we go. And now, for my next segment, the ones you haven't seen yet, I got the top 10 running backs. Let's go through them. This was a hard list to make. I don't know if I'm going to do top 10 wide receivers for next week. I don't want to keep it same kind of stuff, but let's see. Number 10. I don't want to put him here. I got Ezekiel Elliott, the cheeseburger. I don't like Ezekiel Elliott. I'll let you know that. I hate him. I don't know why. I just do. I don't like Ezekiel Elliott. But yeah, I put him here. He's having a pretty good season. Good offense. I don't want to talk about it. Number 9. Let's go. Kareem Hunt. So yeah, Kareem Hunt, he's been doing good. With the limited carries, he's still getting good average carries per yard. That's 5 touchdowns in the season. He's been a good number 2 for the Browns. And if you're both running backs on your team are in the top 10, you're doing something right. Number 8, I got Austin Eckler. The person above him, I think, is just a better version of Austin Eckler. But Austin Eckler has been great for the LA Chargers. He's just had limited carries, but he's been a great guy. So, Austin Eckler. Number 7, before this season, I had him at number 1. It's CMC. Hasn't looked himself, been really injury prone, but did good against the Washington football team, and I think he's just a better version of Austin Eckler. So, yeah, I have number 7 at CMC. Number 6, I have Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones was a great piece of that Packers offense before he got injured. And he's doing great. He was running the ball very effectively and being strong, even catching it a bit. And yeah, I think Aaron Jones is a good running back, just not in my top 5. Number 5, having a down season, Dalvin Cook. He was my number 3 before the season drops because he hasn't been elusive. I know he's better than this. But Dalvin Cook just hasn't been it completely. He hasn't been the package deal. Still been ripping off some good games. And you can see sometimes what Dalvin Cook is when he gets late into the game and stuff. But yeah, it's just not his season. Number 4, I got Joe Mixon. Oh my gosh, this guy's been a wrecking ball. Really good reason why the Bengals are doing how good they are this season. Because Joe Mixon's a beast and the offensive line decides, let's block. So, Joe Mixon finally showing his true colors. Number 3, I got Nick Chubb, the powerhouse from the Browns. He's just been great. Been a nice powerhouse for the Browns and just been putting up great stats. and a great team. Well, not a great team, but like they're okay. But yeah, he's just been helping that team out a lot because Baker, God knows he can't do anything. 2, I got Jonathan Taylor. You already know who number 1 is. I can't put Jonathan Taylor above him. But Jonathan Taylor, oh boy, he's been looking great. His rookie season was amazing. This season is amazing. I think Jonathan Taylor is going to be a top 5 running back for a while. And number 1, I got King Henry. Come on. He's injured. But did you see? He could have won MVP. He could have won MVP. And Derrick Henry, he's just amazing. He can run fast. He can hit you. He can even throw the ball. As you can see, he can catch. He's the package deal. King Henry, number 1. And now, for the final thing, we're going to do my Pro Bowl vote. So I'm actually going to go to the Pro Bowl thing right now. Okay, so we got my Pro Bowl vote now here. And here we got quarterbacks first. I'll tell you what I think. Who do I want to obviously put in? I'm obviously going to put in Aaron Rodgers. I think I can put 6. Yeah, 6. Rodgers, I'm obviously going to put in. He's having a great season. Brady. I'm putting Brady. Let's see. I'm going to put in Justin Herbert. He's been great all season. I also got to put in Dak and Prescott. Got 2 left. Josh Allen just hasn't been consistent. I'm going to put Mahomes, and I'm going to put Cousins. 21 touchdowns, 2 picks, 107. What's that? Quarterback rating, my bad. Yeah, I got to put him in. Just he's been great all season. And yeah, that is my quarterback vote. Running backs now. Let's see. We got... I'm still offense, by the way. Okay, obviously Taylor, Chubb, yeah, explanatory. Mixon, I'm putting in Najee. He's had a great season for Pittsburgh. Let's see. Elijah Mitchell's been pretty good. James Robinson's been good. Putting Aaron Jones, he's did good. Got 1 remaining. I don't know here. It's a good one. I'm going to put in Cordero Patterson because why not? He's been doing really good. He's been able to catch the ball a lot. I would love Cordero, man. I got to put him in. Wide receivers. You already know I got to put in my man, Justin Jefferson. Cooper Kupp, obviously. He's been doing great. I got to put in Devontae Adams. I got Tyreek, yeah. No, I think I'm going to put in Diggs. Terry McLaurin's been great. I got to put him in, man. And my last receiver is going to be... I'm thinking between Debo, Jamar Chase, Michael Pittman, and Mike Evans. Mike Evans has been a touchdown machine. I don't know. I got to put in Jamar Chase. He's been having a great season and just a great rookie campaign. All right, fullback, 6 votes. I'm going to put my man C.J. Ham. I don't know too many fullbacks. Kyle Juszczyk, yeah. Patrick Ricard's looked very good. The Ravens fullback, Johnson. I've seen him a few times. He's been pretty good. Let's go with the Saints and then Chiefs fullback. Yeah. I don't know too much about fullback. Tight ends. Gotta go Kelsey. Kyle Pitts has been great this season. Oh, whoops. There we go. Waller. He's been great. Gotta go with Gesicki. George Kittle. So what's that? 1 vote left. And Mark Andrews. I gotta go with Mark Andrews. Tackles. Let's see. I don't know here. Garrett Bowles from the Broncos. Christian Darrisaw, Vikings has been really good. Who else do I like here? Elton Jenkins has been looking good for the Packers before he got injured. I got Teron Armstead from the Saints. Orlando Brown from the Chiefs. And then my last one's going to be... Ooh. I'm going to go with Michael Owenu from the Patriots. He's been good this season. Now we go guards. My obvious first choices here is... It's going to be... Where is he? I got to look for him. There's Dolphins. Robert Hunt. And if you don't know why it's Robert Hunt, obviously you're not a football fan enough. Thursday Night Football. Dolphins. Ravens. Look it up. Robert Hunt. But yeah. Other guards. Cleveland. Nah. He's been good though. I got to go with... Let's see. None of these guys have been too great. Zach Martin. We got Shaq Mason too. Quentin Nelson. Yeah, Quentin Nelson. Because why not? Brandon Sheriff. And then I'm going to go with Alex Kappa from the Buccaneers. And then center is our final one. See, we got David Andrews, yeah. Not Bradbury, he's been pretty bad. Creed Humphrey's been really good. I'm going to put him on, actually. Ryan Jensen. Ryan Kelly's been pretty good, too. JC Treader I'm going to put on here. And my last pick's actually going to be, I don't know. I'm going to put Ben Jones from the Titans. And that is my Pro Bowl selection. Submit that. But that is it from Last Drive Sports. I've been your host, Joshua Wexler. It's been a great podcast, and it's been a great week of football. We got a great one coming up ahead. But I'll see you guys next week, same time. See ya.